Alright, well, my boys and my wife chipped in and got me this for Father's Day. And I ordered it from Lowe's, and I chose to have it delivered to the store and I'd pick it up. So I've been watching the tracking, and it never really said, will it arrive at the store on, at this date or time. Well, it said, it will be delivered on this date. And it kept putting my address. I was like, well, that's kind of odd. I was like, well, whatever. Maybe that's my billing address. Anyway, it shows up today at the door. So, I'm not complaining. But anyway, there's some assembly required. So, let's get started. I won't make you watch all that, but step one, instructions. Okay, let's get started. 3 hours later. Okay, here it is. Got it all assembled, and it wasn't bad. Lots of screws. Just had to pre-install the screws. Got a little scratchy there, but that's alright. It's character, right? Yeah. Pre-install the screws, don't tighten anything down, and then once everything's lined up, go back and put the screws in with a screwdriver. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. The reviews I heard on this thing, people were complaining that it wouldn't get up to 300 degrees. Well, you really, or 350 or whatever it was. Well, you don't smoke at 350 degrees. You smoke at about 200. Sometimes even like 180. So yeah, now what I'm doing is I'm letting it run to get the manufacturing smells cooked out of it, and then maybe later this week I'll smoke some ribs. I only want one rib. So the other thing people were complaining about was that this thermometer here wasn't very accurate, and it's a cheapie. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my infrared thermometer, and also use an external meat thermometer just to set it inside the thermostat, not thermostat, the the sensor. Come on, brain, words. Anyway, put the sensor inside thermocouple and read the temperature that way. But yeah, I think it was about 200, and I got 10% discount on it, so it was like 191 with tax or something. So stay tuned for some smoking later. Alright, well, this isn't the maiden voyage of the smoker, but I did smoke some ribs. I put in the pictures here. Those of you who are following me on Instagram have seen the ribs. They were horrible. I'll have to do it again to make sure that they're just as horrible as the first time they turned out. So today I'm going to smoke a pork roast. Yeah, and I rubbed it with some McCormick spice up, so I'm gonna smoke it for probably about 4 or 5 hours, maybe, just like that. I like to put it in this pan, this cookie sheet pan, just to keep the smoker clean, basically, or as clean as possible. That way, I'm lazy. I just don't like to clean it. But it keeps all the juices in there. It keeps it from dripping all over the place. I don't have to clean the racks. You do you, I do me. So here we go. I'm just gonna loosely cover it just to keep it moist, but the smoke can penetrate. And what I'll do is after probably a couple hours, I'll flip the roast over. All right, so I've got the smoker turned on all the way. There's no thermostat or anything. You just, all the way on, medium, all the way off, whatever. And then you can just kind of monitor it, see where the temperature is. I cranked it all the way up. It gets to about, according to this thermometer, probably about 225, 250. I've got applewood chips here in the wood hopper, and like I said, it works for me. I don't need any fancy Wi-Fi controlled, internet controlled thermostat. Starting to warm up, and I got probably about a half a gallon of water in that tray. Again, I had a smoker before, and I didn't line the water bowl with aluminum, and it was just kind of a pain to clean, but I lined it with aluminum because I'm lazy. Alright, here we go. In we go. Yeah, make sure that is loosely covered. One, to trap the smoke a little bit more, and two, to hopefully keep it moister. Alright. We'll be back. Alright, look at that beauty. That looks amazing. Yeah, I flipped it about after 2 hours. So let's give it a little taste test here, just to dip it in some greasy goodness. Oh, good smoky. Oh, so tender. That is awesome. Alright, that's all she wrote for the smoker. Guess I could pull that. Well, doggy. Yeah. Later.